and welcome to another fun-filled Thanksgiving episode of Fangirlz Assemble. This is our first ever Thanksgiving episode. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Joining me all the way from Kentucky, Kristan and Maddie. How are you both?
Good.
Doing good.
How was your Thanksgiving? Any family fights, family foods, or how was the turkey? How was the gravy?
Well, I want a sweet potato casserole in my place.
And I worked during Thanksgiving, and they did not feed us, so that was
rude. At the very least, if you're going to make your employees work,
guys,
give them a little something.
I don't get it. I think that all came for the evening shift, which I was not there for. So sad.
But did they at least give you like food voucher or something so that you guys?
They don't even give Kristan a lunch break. You know?
What am I expecting? They can't give me lunch because I don't even have a lunch break. So
that is very true. Well, we are brought all the Thanksgiving joy is brought to you by InStockTrades.com. What can people buy at InStockTrades.com, ladies?
Oh, amazing collected editions.
What
up to 50% off. Ooh, what kind? Well, today is their only press sale. So you can get you can get 37% off Scott Pilgrim. A lot of other great things. Dead of Winter by Kyle Starks. That's a good one.
I love Kyle.
He's great.
Also, you can get Queen and Country.
Yeah.
Downtown, Whiteout, all by Greg Rucka, who I love because he knows how to write kick-ass ladies. And these are all from Oni Press. And
so is Katie O'Neill's books.
Yeah.
Which now I feel like just impulse buying these right now. Don't let me do that.
Yes, do it. Bad influence.
Yeah, you can get all of those up to you can get them for 37% off as part of their Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales. But typically these are 30% off, so it's 7% extra. But on top of that, you can get DC, Marvel, Dark Horse, Image, other stuff for everything up to 42% off with free shipping, $50 or more in United States. Plus, they also have a bunch of damage sales that comes around, damage books that are there. Which, by the way, this is something I recently learned. If you have a link to a book, any book that you press, and you put D at the end of it, it shows whether they have a damaged book or not.
Oh. That's good to know. That's dangerous information.
Right. So, and that's something that I recently found out because I was looking, I don't know, I have a lot of free time in my hand. But, but anyway, so I was looking at a book and then it had a damage. And for some reason, I was looking at that. Then I kind of looked at a couple of patterns and then I'm like, whoa, if you put D at the end of a book, and if they have the damaged version, it will say that add to cart. If it's not there, then it would just come off as unavailable. So that's a good trick.
That's a good tip.
Yeah. So this is where you come to Fangirlz Assemble for good tips and all that. One thing I also realized that I don't think I ever introduced myself in the show. So
everyone knows who you are. That's why.
That's true.
Who are these other girls? I don't.
But in case you were wondering, my name is Fariha. So anyway, welcome to the show. So what are we talking about today? I know that it was Black Friday and also Thanksgiving. So there was a lot of sales going on, a lot of nifty sales. So did you ladies get anything?
Yeah, I think I did okay. I didn't do as much as I usually do. But I went to all of our comic book stores and looked through anyways. I bought a lot of in-stock trades, but actually, I bought it before Black Friday got here because I was in a panic because of Kristan.
I'm so sorry.
Because
it did go in and out of stock.
The last Buffy Library Edition came out. And so I was like, well, I'll wait till Black Friday. And Kristen's like, I think it might sell out. And so I made 3 separate orders on Tuesday. 3 separate in-stock trade orders on Tuesday to get our Giant Days book, the hardcover, right?
Whoa, speaking of which, it's still going on. 50% off.
Actually,
until next Tuesday.
Isn't it 52% right now?
Oh, yes. 52%.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a lot of percentage off. Go get that.
And it stacks on your loyalty discount. So if you bought anything this week, like me, you can get even more. So please, 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 please pick up Giant Days hardcover volume 1. It's such a good deal. You're not going to see a better deal anywhere else. please pick it up. I've only read the first volume, but I loved it. These ladies have read all of it. I'm sure they more than recommend
love
it.
it like this much, huh? Anyway, sorry.
But yeah, for Black Friday, I bought was comics and board games. So I finally bought the Tea Dragon Society card game, which is so cute. So if you've read anything by Katie O'Neill, if you've read Tea Dragon Society by Katie O'Neill, this is a wonderful game. It's basically a simpler deck building game for those who play any deck building games like Dominion or the DC deck building game. It is so cute. It is just so precious. And you pick a dragon and you have to like grow it by feeding it. And as you play, the seasons change. And each season lets you experience different memories. And so some of the memories are like the picnic or oh man, what are the other ones? I don't know. But anyways, there's a lot of like things that happen in the book are memories that you can use as cards. And it's just so precious.
So is it drawn by Katie?
Yeah, it's all art from the book.
Okay.
So everything in there. Actually, I can open it right here. It's very small. But the rules are really cute because she has two different like rules pages. Like this one, it's a Tea Dragon Society card game. And it goes through and it's really pretty, but when it goes to teach you how to play the game, I've never seen this happen, and it's very comic book artist writer sort of thing. The how to play the game is like a comic. So they talk through it. And it's very cute. So it's like, as the oldest player, I'll go first. And he starts talking through. And it's it's just that's so cute.
Aww.
So what ages it's good for?
It is, let me see from here. Where'd it go? Sorry, guys. I think it is 10 and over.
Okay, so you can.
Yeah, I think it's like 10 and up, and then you can play up to 4 people, 1 to 4.
Cool.
So it's really simple, pretty quick. We play it today at Thanksgiving.
Perfect
awesome.
holiday game, family game time thing.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say?
Yeah, it's so cute. And there's a little ad for the Aquacorn Cove, and I still haven't gotten it. I need to read it so bad. So, yeah. And I have other things, but the person that I got them for is nearby, so I can't say that until he's gone. So, what did you all get? Or did you do any Black Friday shopping?
Kristan, do you want to go first?
Well, I did not go to a store. I just bought online, so I don't physically have any of that.
Come to Lexington. Everyone had sales.
I should have, because nobody had sales here.
Man, everybody had great sales.
So the thing is, next year, you ladies should come to Baltimore, because Baltimore had a lot of sales. One of the ones that I frequent, they had 50% off for the Thanksgiving, and Sunday, today, they had 60% off. Do you think I got anything? No, I didn't, because I was home for the holidays. So,
man,
by the time I landed, and the thing is, though, I was really thinking that, okay, if you have this giant mega sale, you should have the store open a little bit longer, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And they didn't. They only had it open till 5. So
that's really odd.
They didn't want to sell out of everything.
They're
like, the sale's too good. Close the doors.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know, because I landed at 4:30, and then by the time I got my bag and everything, I'm like, okay, I'm not making it. But all my stuff from in-stock trades come in, so I can show those off, because a lot of them were like
jealous.
I'll go
after faster shipping.
I have stuff from IST as well.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so this is November is my birthday month. So therefore, I kind of go on a little splurge, and I've been actually thinking about doing some upgrades and stuff like that. So on that note, the first one that I want to show off is Black Panther by Ta-Nehisi Coates. The second volume came in recently, and
nice.
I really enjoyed the first one, like Nation Under Our Feet, and it was a little bit political highbrow stuff that I kind of really enjoyed, and I love Black Panther as a character, so I really enjoyed the first one. And then second one, The Avengers of the New World came out, so I'm really looking forward to reading that. However, I don't usually do this, but this is when I went bonkers. Just look at these mofos. I can't believe they did this.
That's kind of really annoying.
I could not believe it because I loved Biggie's one because it was a wraparound. I was like, "Whoa, that's so cool!" And then,
why? I don't know who decides any of this, and it's incredibly frustrating. It's like let's just look at one book at a time.
Well, given that this is Marvel, Matt Murdock probably does this, so that's the only thing I can talk about. But can you believe that? Wow. Thank you guys for getting that joke. Thank you. But anyway, I was so annoyed. I was like, no! I literally did a no to nobody. Anyway. But
it's insane. It's like they don't think anyone's gonna put it on their shelf like that. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing?
No, I'm gonna put it like this now because that's the only acceptable way.
Now you just have to take off the slipcovers of all of them, so none of them will match.
Hey, hang on, hold on.
Hey, you guys, real quick bragging moment. I know this isn't related to comics, but for those of you at home, I'm having an anxiety day, and my boyfriend went out and got me hot chocolate and sugar-free peppermint mocha creamer, and then he put 2 pinwheels in it, and I'm trying not to cry live on our video. But
that sounds amazing.
That's so nice. Okay, continue.
I was just trying to see how it looks without clothes on. So this is the volume 2. It's kind of like has the Black Panther kind of look about it.
Like a big splashy image.
Yeah, and then this is okay. Now we're matching, you guys.
Okay.
Look at that.
There you go. There you go. Put them. Hey, that looks nice, actually.
I know, right?
Hey, real quick, how do you guys feel about isn't it really upsetting when you have a book that comes with a dust jacket, but it's so much prettier under the dust jacket, and then you never get to see it, and it's really upsetting? Yep. How do you reconcile that as collectors? Because it's very hard for me.
Well, and I'm annoyed by slipcovers anyway. What's the point? That's why the Image books are so nice. I don't got to deal with any slipcovers,
Okay. Speaking of Image covers that you don't have to deal with. Look at this.
Ooh.
Both of them.
Oh, I got the variant.
Oh, man.
Can
I get into these? Because those look very nice.
So, what Kristan said, you also got them?
I got the variant of the second one.
Ooh, look at that. Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Now. But seriously, speaking of Image, fuck dust cover. That's what they pretty much went and said. And
they're beautiful.
Thank God. I mean, look at these beauties. I'm really looking forward to this reading this series, and I recently, I had to upgrade. But I thought that the second one was supposed to be blue or pink as well.
Yeah, I think pink was the one, because my first one is blue, because I got the variant of that.
Okay.
And then everybody thought the second was going to be pink. But it's yellow for both the variant and the regular, which is...
Okay. But anyway, it doesn't matter. And this is a giant size, which I didn't know. Apparently Reclender ones are always a bigger size than normal.
Mm-hmm.
These are not the normal hardcover, normal Image hardcover. They're slightly
bigger,
yeah, slightly
bigger.
They're
like a library size, aren't they?
Right.
Yeah.
So and the thing is, I have the Fear Agent, which I'm going to show off right now. So I have the Fear Agent, the Dark Horse Fear Agent, and it's actually the same size. Oh, no, it's not.
Oh, okay.
It's
almost
half a centimeter or a few.
You're just casually showing off that whale, huh?
Yeah, I'm casually showing. No, hang on. I'm not done casually showing off. Look at this. Oh, hang on. Check this out.
Oh.
Remender signed it awesome. And also did a little doodle on it. So yeah,
that's so cute.
Yeah, so I really enjoyed Fear Agent. It kind of dips in the middle a little bit, but that's fine. It's it's pretty good. So I'm actually really looking forward to Deadly Class. And the show is coming up soon as well, right?
Yeah, on
what I hear.
Sci-Fi. I
What-
need to figure out
what
the best way to watch stuff on Sci-Fi because
I was just thinking that. Like, how do I do it?
I don't know. I don't think it's on Hulu.
Oh yeah, speaking of Hulu, Hulu has 99-cent subscription. If you subscribe to Hulu for 99 cents a month for 12 months.
So everybody
So-
cancel your accounts and sign up with a different email. I still need to do that.
I don't
Yeah,
think
I
it's
do
very
too.
I don't think you gave a very legal advice, Maddie. But that's okay.
Hey, listen.
It's
They're not my
content.
sponsor. If Hulu wants to sponsor me, I'll say whatever they want me to say.
But anyway, so speaking of things that did match up is Doctor Strange by Jason Aaron. I love me some Jason
Nice.
Aaron.
Nice.
And I've been looking forward to reading Doctor Strange by him as well. So I got the first one a couple of months ago and the second one came out recently. So here they are and those kind of matches up. So
Look
I'm kind of happy with that. But let's also undress these and then see what's up. Oh, okay. This is very interesting. Hang on. Ooh, these are very interesting. Oh, wow. Look at this one.
Oh
Oh.
man, that looks
That's
so
awesome.
nice.
Oh my God. Like,
Yeah. It's a good looking
so-
book.
Yeah.
and then this.
Oh.
Ooh.
So
Nice.
these doesn't match up side by side like this. Like, kind of weird. But why couldn't they just have this? Boo! Just put like Doctor Strange on top and Jason Aaron down here, and then it would be fine. Why?
Yeah.
But
They should do that.
They can how can we get that job where we decide what books look like? Because listen, I would make sure all these books looked on point and they would
Yeah.
always match.
And no
always.
slipcover. Get out of here.
Honestly, I hate them.
There's no point.
Covers.
oh,
I was watching Gem in the Holograms today to let somebody borrow, and I was like, oh god, it's just
So
so
nice.
nice.
Yeah.
hang on. Now I'm confused. Which one goes where?
Oh.
Guys.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Oh, just read the inside text.
did.
It'll tell you.
I never read the inside, like, that text plays over there. But anyway. All right. Okay. I got this. Yeah, that's fine. So, but see, oh my God, this is actually so nice. Wow.
It's really nice.
I'm very impressed by this. I was actually thinking about, like, eventually I'll probably, if there's a omnibus, I'll, like, upgrade. But now looking at this, I don't know. But anyway, so that's that. Now, this is like, is going to give Kristan a moment. But look at this, Kristan. Dun, dun,
Yes.
dun.
Big chunkies.
The chunky Hulk size chunks. Like, this is one of my favorite Hulk books. Mark Waid's Indestructible Hulk and the follow-up sequel by Mark Waid and Jerry Duggan. And look at this, in chunky, like, dust cover less, flops over. Holy shit.
Hey, that looks nice. That's a nice. I like. Oh, you don't always see really good, nice, thick trades like that.
And look at them. They're actually, like, they actually match up.
Yeah.
You know what else it matches up to? Jason Aaron's Hulk.
Oh
Like-
man.
Look at this. Look
That's
at
the
them.
shit.
Oh,
Look at them, guys.
God.
that's nice. That's
Like-
nice.
I'm sorry. I don't think we can show porn on our video. Okay.
We have to stop undressing the books, guys.
Shut up. We're gonna do this. But look at
Oh,
them.
good.
And
The whole, all of our videos are just like, look at this book, and all the rest of me, oh god.
Yeah, we're like, ooh, floppy.
oh lord.
but anyway, I think someone actually in the group wanted to see it, so I think I'm gonna post this as well. But ooh la la.
Hey,
Mm.
thanks so much, Tip to Toe. That's a Bart.
What is it?
Hashtag cancel dust covers.
yeah.
Hashtag what?
They
I
sent
didn't hear
us. They sent us like what were these called?
Super
Sorry.
chat. Super chat.
Super shouts. And
Oh.
the super shout said hashtag cancel dust covers. Preach. Thank you.
I don't want to. Well, yeah, like, you can still have like dust coverless, and yeah. Okay. So, another most anticipated book for me, at least,
Yeah, it looks
V for Vendetta.
Oh, it's shiny.
Like, well, I have read this book before. It's not that I was anticipating the book, but it's the 30th anniversary edition, and look at the beauty. I love V for
Shiny.
Vendetta. So
really
Yeah, I know. And then it has like this, like, shiny as if done with blood. And like, look at it. And this also has a dust cover. But let's undress this one.
Yeah,
as
what's
well.
under it?
And
What's under that
yeah,
dust cover?
it's inside. It's also written in the same red stuff.
It's like metallic-y. Cute.
Oh, boo! It's not that interesting.
I mean, it's something.
Like, yeah. I was expecting a little bit more, like some kind of hidden, like message or something. Because
yeah.
Yeah, like, have any of you read this?
No. I've seen the movie.
Okay. This is really good. This is one of the situations where I thought the movie and the book was equally good. Like,
okay.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, the pages are kind of interesting looking, interesting feeling actually. Like, it's kind of like, I don't know,
like matted.
Yeah, the color is a little matted, but the thing is, like, the pages are. It's not flimsy fade or flimsy, like, omnibus level, but it's kind of like paper, but feels matted paper. I don't know what these are. I'm not a paper expert, but it feels so nice to touch it.
I'm glad we're really descriptive about these books. People need to know.
Thank you. I felt the same way.
Love it.
Because I was looking at all these books that I got, and I'm like, happy birthday to me. I was singing that. I was not creepy at all, guys. But
I'm going to be real creepy with one later.
Okay.
Because it feels real nice.
Kristan, keep it to yourself.
No, I mean later on the show. You'll see.
Okay. All right. So the other one, this one, I was freaking out when I was opening it. Like, I had a little bit of like freak out moment that I had to calm myself down. But everyone knows I love this art. Like, this. Oh, and it doesn't matter what he writes. Like, I'm blinded. I'm like, foaming fangirl about him. So, lo and behold, Absolute Transmetropolitan.
I've been dying to read it now that you've been posting about it. Like, and the new stuff looks so good.
I want to like blind buy all of the absolutes because they look so gorgeous.
Oh my god. So I had the first two absolute, but then I had a freak out moment thinking that they're not gonna do the third one. So I sold it for the same, like, for a good price. So I didn't make a loss on it. And then once this third one, I rushed in and got all three. Like, okay, guys, it's okay. So, without further ado, I love this series so much because it's awfully. So it was written like 2000, I think 2000, early 2000, or like late 2000. I don't know. Well, no. Early 2000, late 90s, early 2000, and it's still very relevant in terms of politics. So, and this is one of those situations that after reading this, I kind of started looking at American politics slightly differently in terms of like, how many people are out there actually looking out for you, like the little people kind of way. And it has a lot of moments, like, and it's, I think because Warren Ellis is British, so when he writes it, he's kind of coming at it from a different point of view than an American writer would. And it's completely bananas, completely bonkers. I just love it so much. And here it is. Like, look at this. Just such bright color. Like,
yeah, I want that.
I can't
see really
nice.
Like, it's just an explosion of color all around. And I have to open up the first one as well. But then also look at this. Like, speaking of no dust jacket, cancel dust jacket.
Oh, that looks beautiful.
That's nice. And those spines are
I just
good
want
too.
them because of how they look. I don't even care if I read.
Yeah, those are good spines.
And the thing is, like, it's like, because this is kind of like each absolute looks like it shows you where it began and ends. So, for example, volume 1 begins, like, this is it. And then volume 2 volume 1 back that's where he kind of ends. So it gives you an idea of how the story progresses. That's 100% how Warren Ellis is himself. I can guarantee you. He's also a bit of a weird one. So like, that's Warren Ellis. But if you look at it, it's like that dude from Lock and Key. Like, it's like that guy.
Yeah.
But anyway, so this, I was like, So I could not wait to get them, and I was having that moment because when I ordered it through ISD, they held up my order for about a week, more than about 10 days because the volume 2 wasn't picked. I was like, no. But no, instead, in the end, they got it. So here you go. I'm gonna show it. Volume 3. This is volume 3. Volume 1 and volume 2.
Nice. That looks really good.
And if I put them together, let's see how it looks like. Ooh. Let's see if I can carry them. Okay. Now I kind of put myself in an office.
Thank you to Iron Cardinal for the shout out. He wrote #haul porn.
Haul porn. But anyway, guys, okay. This is what it looks like.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the spines roll.
And the thing is, no, it also gives you an idea if the deadly class, the next one should be blue then.
Oh.
Because look at it. It's yellow, pink, and blue. I think.
Well, but my first one's blue. So then what?
And then also look at see how the 1, 2, and 3 are kind of connected to the other ones. Oh my god. Okay.
Those are so nice.
You guys. Okay, but I love this. I'm gonna do this for a while. So you guys keep talking.
As you should. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I love.
Maddie and I are gonna go order them. So.
Yeah, I just dropped that much money right now. It's fine.
No. Please.
We'll be fine. There's credit cards.
If there is one series you would wanna, I know that a lot of people get Absolute. I'm not a big fan of Absolutes. If there's one series you should get Absolute, it's Transmetropolitan. I did get the Sandman one because it was cheaper, but I am not a big fan of the art. But this is because not only the art is gorgeous, but there's so many things happening in the background. You need the Absolute format to actually see all of that. So
right.
I would really recommend not Why the Last Man, not The Preacher, this Absolute Transmetropolitan. I'm so happy that DC actually did it. I was kind of freaking out about it, that they might not do the third one, but they actually did it, and it's here. Hang on. Oh, and the third one also have Vertigo. So that's really good, because they're now putting DC labels on everything. But anyway, guys, I think I'm done.
Whew.
That was
getting hot and
also
heavy out
shout out
here.
to my friend Josh Angel. Or Angle. Anyway, he sent me this book, Bad Girls, as a gift. So, and then apparently he really enjoyed it. So I'm gonna go read it and then let you guys know how it is. Yeah, I know. Apparently it's by Alex DeCampi and Victor Santos. I never heard of it. I don't know what this is about, but it's looks like there's 4 ladies on top and they're being bad girls. So
nice.
I'm gonna read it. But anyway, that was all my hauls, guys.
Love it.
Whew.
Love it. I'm going to start. Okay.
Yeah.
You already know I got this. Here it is.
Ooh.
It's that weird wraparound cover.
Nice.
Oh,
By the way,
cool.
do you have volume 1?
I do.
Someone next to you? Can you show it? The variant? I wanted to see the variant.
I can ask Reed to get it for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll text him real quick. Yeah.
Thanks, Reed.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
While we're waiting, I did pick up one book, physical book, because everything else I'm waiting for. But I picked up Crush at Half Price Books.
Oh, I love
Black
it.
Friday.
I love it.
I
love that series.
read the first
Awkward?
issue maybe or something.
Did you read Awkward?
No, I haven't read Awkward.
It's good.
But I'm excited to read this. I read the first issue and I really liked it. I think maybe it was a free comic book day book or something.
It was.
I am super excited. It was a great price. And it looks very cute.
It is very cute.
I'm excited.
You're going to like it. It's cool. And then Crush is a different character that was featured in Awkward as a side character.
Okay.
And they keep doing that. I think there's one other book, and I can't remember the name. Yeah, they're really fun.
Well, great. Now I'm going to buy all of them.
Wait, who Who is it by? What's the story about?
Svetlana Chmakova. But from what I understand, the main character, this is like, from what I understand from the first issue, is like this big guy in school. He's a really sweet guy, but he's just really big. He's very tall. He's very large, and so people just don't mess with him. But he's a super nice guy. But eventually, he starts to like this girl, and he's just trying to figure out how to like balance it, like what his friends expect of him, with like how he wants to be with this girl and how he wants to talk to her. So it's like a middle school story.
It's really cute.
But he looks very adorable. And I always love those kind of stories with like your not typical body sizes or types. It's always kind of neat because I haven't seen like a story with that type of character. So that's cool. I'm excited. Oh, I also bought a novel. It is not a comic. I know, guys.
Oh my god.
Weird.
Wait, no pictures? What are you doing?
How did it work?
I've been waiting to pick it up. It's called Fangirl. I don't know if it's there. Again.
Oh, I love Rainbow Rowell. You keep
and
showing things I love, Maddie.
It was on sale, and I had seen the cover before, and I don't even know exactly what it's about, but it's about a girl who writes fan fiction, right?
Yes. I actually haven't read it yet. I have a copy. I'm going to show you once Reed comes there. Reed, can you also grab Fangirl for me? I'm live on air. Could you please? That one and that one. That one.
But wait, is that book about us?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh,
Here's the Deadly Class Volume 1 variant.
That's really good.
And show the books both at the same time, and I'm gonna show the regular layman version.
Okay.
Okay. So that's Kristan. You have
Fangirl.
to speak
Over there. What?
Oh, there you go. You have to speak.
Oh, hi. Sorry, I forgot that's how the camera changes work.
Oh, there you go. Okay, now you know.
How's
That's how the variant version looks like, and this is how the non-variant version, the normal version, looks like.
Oh, they all look nice.
I know. Now
They're
I
all
want to
cute,
have
yeah.
all of them. Like,
Yours match, which is nicer, I think. But
yeah.
yours
Well,
like
honestly, I
match
think
with
it'd be
the
cool to have them all up, like its own shelf.
Like, yeah, I know. Like, now I'm like, okay. I wonder, like, what's the third one? So anyone knows how long this is supposed to go on?
I don't know, personally.
Okay. Huh. Because I want to know that how many more of these books that gonna be.
I'm curious too. How many more variants are they gonna do? You mentioned.
Then,
go ahead.
yeah, go for it. No, sorry. Go for it.
Oh, I'm changing the subject. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I'm done.
Oh, okay. So Fangirl, Maddie. Yeah, I've had this edition for like ever. It's really cute. Look at how cute it is.
I love it. I love how the pages are colored because mine is like, mine's green on the side.
Ooh, that's nice.
And it's not like it is not unlike that on the inside, but
this one's green under it. It has like a little.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited to read this. It seems
I'm gonna
very.
read it with you now. I'm gonna read everything with you.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna buy these things. No, but the thing is, I just want to know if this book is about us. Someone wrote a book about us.
Yeah, it's true.
Right, fan fiction. Yeah.
Right.
100%.
Like that's what I want to know. Okay, all right.
Okay.
Kristan, what else you got?
I got this from Ollie's. Really, Reed wanted it, and I think it looks cool too because it's really big, and it is the fifth Beetle. You could still get it right now in most Ollie's, I think. $50 cover price. It was $10.
Nice.
Yes.
Where's a regular book for me to show you how big it is? Here's a regular trade. So
And that's like a
pretty,
mega size.
Wow.
yeah, it's pretty hefty. It's big. But it's cute. And the art looks really cool. Apparently he's read it and he liked it. But yeah.
So what's the
looks really
story
nice.
about? Like, no, but the thing is, like, well, actually, I wanted to ask what people think about it because I heard mixed things about it. So
Reed loved it.
I mean,
Brian Epstein, that's about him. He was the Beatles manager. I will tell you, Warren Ellis blurbed it on the back.
oh,
Do you want to know
Well
what he
done.
says?
Freya changed her mind. It's gospel.
Do you want to know what he says?
Yeah.
And I quote, a wonderfully eccentric telling of one of the great unsung architects of the 20th century culture with luminous art by two modern masters of the field. Girl, now you have to get it.
No, I mean, Warren Ellis called it eccentric. That
He
means
liked it.
that means Shit's about to go down. But anyway, okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, it looks really cool, and the art does look really good.
Yeah, and it's like it's a pretty good size. Like, how many issues are?
I think it's like a standalone thing.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
Cool, cool, cool.
Okay. Also, I got Harrow County Library Edition Volume 1.
You have to tell me about this.
Nice.
I can't explain to you how good it feels. This is the one I was going to get weird with.
I feel like I can see it.
It's so soft. This is when I like a dust jacket.
Is it like heat soft?
It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just so soft. Like, I just want to
Yeah,
rub it
Kristan, keep making that motion. Why not?
It's just really soft. I'm not trying to be weird. It's just soft.
Keep making that motion.
What's under it? Ooh, it's bloody.
Ooh.
Scary. I don't know anything about this other than it's spooky. And it's a library edition.
So, wait, so here's also another thing. I always hear mixed things about Cullen Bunn.
Oh,
like,
yeah?
and his stuff. So I know that his Magneto is very
Nice.
well loved and everything. So just let me know how Harrow County is.
I'm gonna let you know.
So is this completed? You know?
The series itself is. I think there were 6 trades. Someone in the chat's gonna have to correct me. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But just the one library edition for now.
But is more ones coming up announced, or?
I don't know if they've been announced, but I imagine it's happening.
This is what I'm always getting. Like, I always get very concerned. I feel like
know.
they started them and then they just blah.
I don't know that. Other than Dark Horse getting their licenses taken away, I think they finished all their library editions, to my knowledge.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, they don't just let things chill. But
okay.
I guess
I
we'll
hope
see.
that other, like, I love that Dark Horse has the library editions, and I hope that, you know, other publishers, like, will continue that and do those, because it's just, they're so nice.
It's a perfect format. The list price is like nothing compared to other oversized formats and like the B2. So, and then you go to IST, it's 40% off. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So
So they're like nothing.
Speaking of like library edition, look at this one. This has been my last, my last whale ever that I needed. So
nice.
And then someone in the group helped me, Adonis. He helped me out to get this. So I really enjoy Frankenstein because I feel like this is when I realized that I want to be a nerd. After reading Frankenstein, so I needed to have this version. Like, this is like enough. And sadly, I learned about Bernie Eisen passed away, but I'm like, yeah, and then yeah, look at this.
It's beautiful.
It is.
See, you want to keep robbing it, right? It's not weird.
No.
Anyway, so Tyler in the chat says Harrow County's 8 trades. And Iron Cardinal says the second one has been announced. It comes out in late March. So we've got a second one announced.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So I'm going to wait till it's all out before drop. And meanwhile, you're going to let me know whether it's good.
I will. I'll read it soon. I have another library edition that I got with my Amazon points. Mm-hmm. I didn't know it existed, and I was so excited because I love the Guild. And this is
No!
Girl, do you love it?
Damn it! Damn it! What?
Go to Amazon, girl.
Sorry for yelling.
Actually, it may be on IST. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so it's both the trades, every story they ever put out about the Guild all in one. It is really, it's a little chunk, and it's so cute, and I'm so excited, and the inside is fun, and it's all great.
So
and I love the Guild.
So for those of us who are not as excited about the Guild as Maddie is, what is the story about?
Well, the Guild is about an online guild. Felicia Day, if you know her, she started a web series a long time ago now, and it was amazing. And this is basically, I don't know if this continues the story or what. Does it say? Most said
I'm looking at it right now.
Most said before the start of the web series. And they're all written by Felicia Day or co-written with her Guild castmates.
It's a comic origin story, so maybe it's about how they all met up.
Yeah.
Because you don't start at the beginning of them; they're just already
it's just in the middle.
a crew.
Yeah, that's
they're
probably
already a
what it is.
guild. Yeah, so the guild is about like a group of people that do online gaming together.
Mhm.
You never see them play the gaming. You just like it's a web show, so you would just see them in front of their computers. They'd be
Right.
talking to one another, and sometimes they would meet up and do things, especially more towards the end.
Yeah.
So there's even one season where like they go to a convention, and that's really cool. And all the episodes are a bit shorter. It's really funny. I think it's all on Netflix now. Like you can watch it all together.
A complete series
It's
is
such
cheap.
a delightful show. I think even if you don't play games, like online games like they do,
Yeah, you don't have to care about that at all because they're so fun
so
and the
fun.
characters are so genuine and yeah, it's really good.
Okay, that was
yeah,
my
Will,
next
Will
question.
Wheaton's on it for a while, and he's hilarious. So
So what's the price of this?
it is. I just took a picture.
The list is $50, but I got it for about $22, and IST probably has it for a similar price if they have it. You know, if they
Yeah,
have
so the
it.
hardcover library edition's about $29 on Amazon right now. And of course, used you can get it a lot cheaper. I'll look. Let me check in stock trades while looking at it.
That makes more sense. Okay, I'll keep going while you're doing that.
Please.
Yeah, that is all a guild land.
Oh, 26 today is 48% off.
Get it?
Yeah, there's only one library edition though, so I don't know if that means there'll be another one. It just says library edition hardcover volume 1, as if there was another one, but I don't know.
It's not actually volume 1. I was confused by that title too, but there's nothing here because it's the whole. It's everything they put out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So how much is it in stock trades?
27.
Oh,
So the price is
great.
similar.
Okay. But if you don't want damage, you should order it from instocktrades.com.
Shockingly, it came undamaged, but that is a rarity, and I can usually not say that. So I also had a gift card.
Yeah.
Which, speaking of gift cards, I know Maddie's going to talk about this later, but I've also been trying to fill my Angel and Faith stuff that I didn't have because Dark Horse is losing the license. I'm afraid I won't be able to get the trades.
Yeah, I'm in a panic.
So I picked up some of that. I picked up some on Black Friday that should be here. And then I'm done, which is exciting. So I got that. We all know that In Stock Trades recently had a damage sale.
Mm-hmm.
It got
Tell
up
us
to
more about that.
well, what was it? Every few days, the percentage off of the damaged books and clearance books went up, and then it stopped at like 85%. I want to say.
Correct.
I think.
Correct.
And at that point, I was on my honeymoon, guys, and I was like, I just want to buy some books, some cheap books.
Mm-hmm.
And some of these look fun and cute, and I like cute things. So I just got a ton of books I know nothing about. So we're gonna go through this.
Yeah, tell us.
So this is the creepy case files of Margot Malou. It is a little cutie.
Quick update about I texted a picture to Elliot of the Guild Library Edition, and I said I want it. I already made my impulse buy date. I was in all caps, and he said I'm getting it now.
Oh,
Nice.
I said no, and he's like, oh no, this is for me. Okay, continue.
Love it, love it, love it. So this is the inside. There's like creepy crawlies and like some kind of detective situation. It's by First Second. I love everything I've read by them, so I'm gonna assume I'm gonna love that. This is Finder Talisman by Dark Horse. I've never heard of this. It was some signed and limited edition. And I was like, I like limited stuff. And I did look up the reviews of these things beforehand. And it looks really cool. I have no idea what it's about. It looks neat. That's all. And everything was dirt cheap, guys. Everything was like $1 to $5 maybe. So I was like, that's it. I'm buying
so
that.
good.
So we'll see. This is also First Second. Quirk's Quest. Looks cute. You know I like cute stuff.
Mm-hmm.
For free. It's like, I don't care.
No, I'm saying mm-hmm. We know that you like cute stuff.
I know, you know. Torchwood, Volume 2 of one of the new series. I love Torchwood, so I had to get this. I have Volume 1. Exciting.
I didn't realize there were comics. I should have known, though.
Girl. Yes, and they're fun. And a lot of them are written by, like this one's written by John and his sister. John Barrowman and his sister.
Oh, okay.
I have a novel that they wrote. I didn't know that they wrote the comics together.
Yeah, so that's
That's
cool.
awesome. I'm in.
He's all about continuing, Jack Harkness.
Good. He deserves it.
I know.
So this is not the Doctor Who movie. This is from
Doctor's
Doctor Who.
spinoff.
Yeah, it's a spin-off of that. Okay, Continue.
This is called Curses Foiled Again, and it's shiny.
Yay!
And it's also my first second. And the art looks fun. I like it. So we'll see. Bloody Chester. I think this is some kind of Western by first second. Again, cute art, guys. Okay. Life sucks. Something about vampires. It's also first second. Shock, huh? Looks good. I don't know. Could be crap. We'll see.
Nice.
This is Something New by Lucy Kinsley. Tales from a Makeshift Bride. Actually, this is nonfiction. I read half of this from the library, and I never finished it because, girls, it's so wordy, so many words. But I really enjoyed what I read. It was very funny. She does nonfiction stuff. I like her.
I heard about this. So this is her biography during her marriage, right?
Yes, leading up to and during, yeah.
During her wedding.
Right.
And I heard, I saw blurbs from it, and they were hilarious.
Yeah, she's really funny, so I'm excited.
So, because this actually started off as a webcomic as well. And then I think they kickstarted it, and then someone picked it up. So I'm actually going to pick that up as well.
You should.
So, yeah.
She's also written some other stuff that's supposed to be really great. So this is first second also. It's called Tune. It looked like something Reed and I would both like. Some kids who are like in band or something. Tune 1 and 2. 1 and 2.
Nice.
Those were like $1. What can you do? You get them.
What can you do? You get them. You get it on a shirt.
That's
my motto is yeah. What can you do? You buy them. I don't know.
Yeah.
This is Bloody Brat, a manga. This is a spin-off series from Blood Lad, which I've read like the first one, and I enjoyed. These were like $1. And they're like little short stories of the characters, so that looks fun.
Nice.
Then I got My Brother's Childhood Volume 2. Yay! So I'm going to read that soon.
Yes, please let me know what you think about it. What did my two walk? Oh, there they are. Okay.
We got to talk about Under This Dust Jacket, because these are so cute.
Oh, yes!
They're so cute. They're little hardcovers, and they're adorable. Also, I love the spine with her and the rainbow umbrella. So cute.
I know, but the thing is, I also kind of thought that why couldn't this be without the dust jacket?
Right, because it's better.
Because I bought them from Amazon with my points and stuff.
That's what I did.
Obviously, Amazon messed up my dust jacket and stuff. So I was like, boo, but still.
Yeah,
I still kept it because I really loved it.
I think that's probably what we all do. We get a little bit of damage, and we're so annoyed by them, but we had a gift card or points. So we're like, whatever, because that's what I did.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking about calling them and getting a partial refund or something, but anyway.
Make them.
Yeah.
Call them and make them. This is Saturn Apartments, Volume 6, a manga as well. I am slowly trying to get all of these. It's one of those things you go to a bookstore, this is what you're looking for sort of situation. So I think I have 1, 3, and 6 now. It's only, I think, 6 or 8 volumes, so one day maybe I'll have them all. And then finally, this was posted in the group. It's Uncomfortably Happily.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
And I thought the cover alone with the cats in the background, and it looks so cute, and it is a little chunky baby, which was I didn't know. And it looks really cool. It's apparently about this guy and his wife, and they move out into, I think, the woods in the middle of nowhere with their dog and their cats and their chickens to pursue a simple life.
Chicken.
And it looks really cool. So I'm excited for this.
Crazy anytime I was a kid, it always makes me laugh.
That's it. I did it.
Okay. Well, let me know about how Uncomfortably Happy is.
I will.
If it's uncomfortably happy, then thanks. But it's comfortably happy.
Oh, I forgot 2 things. So these are actually pops that we got on our honeymoon. Which one is Tommy Pickles, a chase. I love Rugrats, and I have the regular Tommy, so I was like, oh, I have to get the Chase Tommy because I happened upon it for a really good price. So we got that, and then we saw Conan O'Brien on the honeymoon, so we found this pop of him.
I want it.
with like the Superman shirt under his like suit. So we
Or like
love
see, like his.
Yeah.
So
we
speaking
love
of
it.
Conan O'Brien, and I was thinking, I'm like, oh no, we just talked about Conan O'Brien, and then my phone is listening in.
Uh-oh.
Because he actually guest starred in one of my favorite podcasts ever, How Did This Get Made? And
Oh yeah.
the latest episode, he was the guest for the last episode. And I was like, whoa, that's a wildest coincidence.
They
like,
heard and they were like, this has to happen and freak you out.
Exactly. And he was very funny. He was very matter of fact. You know how he's like matter of fact funny? Like he has like very, it's kind of dry and stuff, but yeah, it was like hilarious. Speaking of pop, I want our viewers to do something for me or help me out with this. I am looking for the movie moment, Captain America versus Thanos. That's a pop that came out during Black Friday for Hot Topic exclusive.
Ooh.
One needs a pop. So,
is it going for money now? Is it one of those?
I think it is. I don't know. It was a Hot Topic exclusive, so I don't know what it's going from right now. But I'm desperate, guys. Please give me that pop.
I'll check if my local one has it. If it does, I'll pick it up.
Thank you. But
I'm over it now.
No, because I couldn't find it on their website, and I'm not sure.
Oh, really?
It says that it's supposed to be out on their Black Friday, and I don't know when, or I'm very confused. So if anyone knows about it, the picture's online, and it's picture perfect because his hair is perfect, and like and the thing is, like, they even didn't have the last gem on the gauntlet. Like it's perfectly from the movie, and I love it. I want it. And then
I'll
they
keep my
also
eye open.
Yeah, please do. And if anyone knows about one, like, I'm willing to pay, and just let me know. Like, I'm not willing to pay my arm and leg. I don't care for it that much. But like, maybe it's part of my liver. So just let me know.
If anybody's interested in that.
Huh?
That currency. If anybody is interested in that currency, part of your liver.
Like, like if you know what I mean, that I can live without it kind of situation. But yes, please do. I also found out, because I've been out of the pop business a lot because I feel like I got everything I needed. Recently, they actually have a bearded cat pop, and it is so cute. And I'm like,
you need that.
well, yeah, that's like a very common. So I was thinking that if I I may want to get that one because it's just like cute and everything. But I have I have a feeling that if I have it, I might lick him.
Oh my gosh.
Then our show will be really weird.
I'll try my best not to, but I just can't deal with it. Like, it's just so sexy.
Well, you 53 minutes. That's a new record, right? Like, that's pretty good.
No, I think last time we went 1 hour 19 minutes. Wait, what is the record for? Today's like a medium day, whatever. No, I didn't mention another name. I said Captain America. That's different.
Well, you did say lick him, so I just assumed.
Whoa!
You said if I got it, I'll lick it.
Yeah.
You did say that. Why are you? Well, wait, you said it.
I didn't say it. I say him.
Wow.
It's different.
Okay.
Where is this chat? This is a family-friendly show, everyone. So I don't know. Your dad watched this.
I know, you said it. I didn't say it. I'm quoting you.
You just set me up there. But anyway. But I want that pop moment, like the movie moments. And, and the thing is, like, I'm actually thinking about getting the little tiny pop. Like, so that's that. But anyway. All right. What else you got?
That's it. I did it.
Oh. So what else are we going to talk about?
You were going to talk about Warren Ellis.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. No, I just wanted to talk about, like, I was just saying that I can just interject with that.
Oh, okay.
That was...
Maddie was going to talk about Buffy.
Yeah. So you guys go ahead and talk about Buffy first.
Okay, so both me and Kristan are huge into Buffy and Angel. I think I've mentioned on the show before that I used to be like mega in love with David Boreanaz, who plays Angel. Like in middle school, I had pictures of him all over my wall. Some of them were probably inappropriate for my age, but it's fine.
Like him in the tub. I remember that one.
Yes, I've got the tub one. Yeah, I'm glad that you know the tub one.
Yeah, I remember that one.
That was on my wall for sure.
That was on my wall too. And I'm like, that's inappropriate.
So for those of you who don't know, or maybe you only watched Buffy and didn't read it or whatever, so Buffy continues on in seasons after the show ends. Angel does as well, not immediately into seasons, but for the most part, when they were together, when they went to Dark Horse, they did a season format, and they released them in library editions. The last library edition came out this Tuesday, and now that the change to Dark Horse is happening, we're now in danger of everything being out of print. And some of it already is. A lot of the Buffy things have already gone out of print. They went out of print pretty fast. And so I, within like the past couple of weeks, went into like a mad rush, realizing that I need to get on this right now to complete that collection and be done before everything is just like stolen from me and way out of print. And so it has been a mad rush, and it's also been incredibly difficult because there's not a lot of sites that help you put them together. There's a few, but some of the lists are old or wrong. They don't really. It's not like what I need is Peter. I need Peter from Crushing Crisis to do a guide for this, because there's a lot of different formats that collect these, and there's some misinformation about exactly what goes where as far as the timeline, because I'm only collecting what follows the show ending for my own sanity. That's all I'm collecting. I will not buy any more, because if I do, I'll have to buy the rest. So I'm just not doing it. So I start out with Angel, and I'm picking up the IDW copies. So that's like before even Dark Horse got it. So those are a little old. And I have read every like Wikipedia page about them, all of the like Buffy comic collecting things, and it has been an insane journey, and I'm almost to the end. I just need like a few more books, but yeah. So like, Kristan, how long have you been collecting those? I assume longer than me, because I could see some on your bookshelf that are before the season ended.
Yeah, some of them are old. When I was a teenager, that was my first thing I really wanted to like collect single issues of. When I would like go to the comic shop with my dad every Wednesday, I would go through the back issues and get all those Buffy comics from the original run before the show ended. But then, I mean, the moment the show ended and I heard that there was more coming out, I got those season 8 trades. And then when the library editions came out, I gave those to my dad, and then I got the big editions. So, but then at some point, like, I kept waiting for the library editions, as I think we all did. And I didn't know if they'd ever even come back. So I read it through the library, like I got the trades there. And now I'm like, oh, I guess I need to get season 11 and 12 in trades. And that looks like, I don't know if you can even see it, but, that looks really funky right next to, like, a big old library. But whatever, what are you going to do, right?
Yeah. And that's something I also want to talk to both of you about is, like, because I was thinking about it as I was reaching the end of this journey, because I'm almost done. I think I'm missing 5 trades, and one of them hasn't come out yet. Everything else I've ordered, either for myself or someone else, even though the collection goes to me, basically. But that's what I have left, but it doesn't match well together on the shelf. So, like, aesthetically, I know both of you have been kind of like wrangling with that, and I'm starting to figure that out as I'm going through. My collection's growing, and I'm still newer to this, but I'm trying to keep it in mind as my collection grows. The best way to put my books on the shelf when I have both hardcovers and trades for similar titles, right? What do you do in this instance? Do you just keep it together, or you separate it? What? Maybe people in the chat can, jump in with that too.
Yeah, and this one's really hard because there is a stark difference of format. Like, there's nothing we can do about it. Season 10 ends the library editions, and then it's literally 2 trade paperbacks for 11, 1 trade for 12. What do you do? Like, that's it. That's all we're gonna get.
Yeah.
So you guys sure that's all you're gonna get? Like, they're not gonna...
Their license ends at the end of the year. That's it.
But they... Yeah. Okay. So they announced it that this is it. We're not going
Yep. They believe
Yeah.
they can't.
boy.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
at the beginning of
that's
next
so-
year,
that's a
Buffy
bummer.
reboots. So like this whole season format, this story, this version of the story ends with the season 12 trade, and then that's it. And so then it's going to reboot for like a modern one, which should be pretty interesting. So it's all the same characters, but set in the modern day. So now we'll have like how, like I think when they talked about it, like as they said, a fun question would be like how many Instagram followers does Cordelia Chase have, and like interesting things like that. Like how does the media come into play?
That'll
How do
be
viral
fun.
videos come into play when you're a slayer? You can't just like there's people with phones everywhere. How are you going to kill vampires at nighttime? Like how does that work? Can vampires take selfies? I don't see the important questions.
Well, that was kind of one of the discussion about Mark Waid's Daredevil in like a second volume. Like, how do you keep a secret identity nowadays? So it's kind of interesting to kind of see that other universes are also adapting to that. Like, it's like, okay, what do you do now? But speaking of your questions regarding format and stuff, it's something that I still haven't figured out. And one of my pet peeves is that all these publishers, they start collecting something in one format and then stop, especially in hardcovers. So that's one of the reasons that, I haven't, I either purchase them once everything's out, or, I just stay with the trades, because that for sure the trades is going to be out.
Sure.
I've also gotten into this whole situation in my head, and this is all my fault, that if I'm collecting one character in one format, I have to stick to it. And it helped when I actually separated my hardcover to my trade out, because now I justified in my head that, okay, I'm going to put all the hardcovers together and all my trades together. So it's okay. The fact that these Punishers are trades compared to those Punishers over there is driving me fucking insane. Like, seriously, Marvel, anyone from Marvel, if you're listening, please, Greg Rucka's Punisher needs to be collected. And and I'm getting into, and the thing is, I'm trying myself not to get psyched up about this, but it's very hard for me to do that. Like, it's just like, I'm not the same about like writers, that the same writers, or everything has to be in the same format. Thank God for that. But in terms of for characters, I feel like I'm putting myself into that situation, which is not very healthy.
Have you considered doing like a custom bind?
Oh, it's so expensive, and the thing is, though, it's not.
I hear mixed things, but there's definitely nothing easy about it, from what I understand.
Right. And the thing is, like, it's completely fine for those that works. But I kind of looked into it for doing it for Black Widow. The problem is, it's not the same size, because you're going to be taking comic book or trades, and then you're going to.
Oh, that's true. So there's no like making it oversized.
Right.
Yeah.
And there are ways. I know there are ways, but I'm not willing to kind of go into that rabbit hole. So, but one of the things that I want to see, though, is more complete collections, especially from Marvel, because they are good. And if I can get more into that direction, but it's something that I kind of get myself into, that I don't want to be in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
And it also annoys me that Hellboy and BPRD are different format. It kills me. Like, literally. Like, what the fuck? Like, why Hellboys are library edition and BPRDs are like normal? Like, it annoys me. But thank God they're different. They're called different things. If they'd called Hellboy BPRD, I would be dying right now. I'd be like, what the hell? No, don't do this. So... yeah, I can be seemingly normal, but I also have this pet peeves. Like, anyway. But I didn't used to be this way, though. It's just too many shelf porn that I watched. And now I'm like, bah.
Yeah. It is nice to see the uniformity. Like, I was telling you guys, I last night started to rearrange on my shelves I got a third calyx months ago, and I didn't know what to do with it. So I was literally just shoving new things I got on it, and it was chaos because I would just walk in this room. This is what I call the library room. And I would get so overwhelmed and anxious and be like, I don't know where to begin because I've already got this I've already got this and that. And I couldn't. So I was finally like, I got to do this because I'm so annoyed with myself and not being able to like come in here more than for a show. Like,
right.
You know, and then I was like, well, what do I do? How do I do this? What is the best way to do it? I had things by publisher before, but like, for instance, Omnibros, I have a chunk of stuff from them. They do not stick with the size format for books at all, whether it's trade or whatever. Like, just, and you guys know the T-Dragon books. T-Dragon book is like huge for no reason, and it's a tiny like hardcover, and then it goes
and then
like
that with like Princess Ever After. It's like, okay, there's just
and that's
nothing.
like everything from them, and it's just like, you guys don't care at all, do you? So I'm like, what do? I have those by publisher, but they look bad. Because within that, I had like them by title, right, alphabetically.
Yeah.
So what I've done now, which I will eventually take pictures when I finish, but I started with trades on the top, by size. So it's like big trade. Like, I got a random big trade for no reason. That's at the beginning because there's one, and then everything else standard trade size. And within standard trade size is publisher by alphabet, and within the publisher, it's ABC order. And that's my first row throughout all three. First row. Not back here. These are just my favorites, guys. But, and then it goes by size. You can maybe see this. Can you see this? This is my smallest trade, and that's where it ends. Like, what is this size?
No, I've got a few like that. I've got a few, and it's frustrating. I don't even know. I won't think about it.
I initially started with like, okay, I'm going to stick to like Marvel first and then kind of have everything else like whatever hodgepodge or whatever. I do have a shelf, like people say, oh, you don't read DC? Yeah, I do. And then there's a big shelf of that over there. Because I can't sit there because there's no fucking plug over there. So anyway, so it's there, and then I had Vertigo over here, and then that was pretty much it. And then Image was kind of like up underneath my TV and stuff. But then I had this whole moment of clarity, and then I wanted to be hard covered it up. So, I'm kind of going through and cleansing some of the trades from my collection and making them hardcover when possible, or if it's something that I really, really enjoy. It turns out most of the things I don't actually enjoy enough to get hardcover, so there's that as well.
That's probably good, right?
So what I've done is like I started my Marvel ones, like if you can see it over there. These are like Marvel events. Then I have Hickman. Oh, this is my favorite. My Hickman shelf over here. Marvel events, the Wolverine. Then I have my Captain America over there. And then it bothers me that I have two Star Trek kind of sticking over there. Then I kind of came down, and this is also my another event shelf. And then I kind of stuck Inhumans. My Daredevil, Alias, Punisher. The only two X-Men things I have. And then I put all my trades down here. And alphabetical, the trades. Then I kind of took all my other trades in one shelf and hardcover in another shelf and put them in alphabetical order. And that seemed to be helping me a lot. Like, with my anger issue as well. I don't know. But I'm planning on taking some pictures as well. And then either sharing it here or doing a collection tour video. But I feel like it changes so much constantly that I just don't know what to show. Because I'm like, every time I feel like I've come to okay, this is it. It's normal for now. I have a new idea and how to do that. Like, the other day I had a thing, I'm like, I should get a bookshelf and then put all the ladies' book in one. I'm like, no, let's not do that. Because now it's going to be a different thing. Because it's not just getting the books and the shelf and stuff, but I also need little knickknacks to kind of make it a little pop,
I agree.
It becomes an obsession that's never ending. But yeah,
But
So
that's kind of fun, though. And they always say it's good for you, like your own mental state, to switch things up in your house and where you live. And I think the bookshelves are a nice, like, manageable way to do that.
Mhm.
So you can kind of switch it up a lot. Because I had to move some things around because my collection's starting to get bigger. And I think it's just eventually going to get out of control. So I got rid of so many of my regular, like, academic books. So I was like, screw this, I don't need them anymore. I need more room for comic books. But yeah, like, I think that's just fun to switch around. Like, eventually I'm going to have to change my Wonder Woman shelf as I get more Wonder Woman books. It's just going to make me so sad because I now have space for, like, books and then one, like, space, like, for a trade to showcase it or, like, an issue, which right now it's my Jenny Frison covers. And then it's, like, my Wonder Woman figure. And as that fills up, I'm going to have to move everything. It's going to be so sad.
That's awesome though, because that can look so good. Like, you know, having your own like, I never loved a single character enough to do something like that. I wish I did. So, like, even with Captain America, I don't feel like I need to go out and do all of that. But you know, so I love to see like others doing it because, you know, it just looks so pretty.
She deserves it. So
say that again.
She deserves it. So she deserves her own
100%.
shelf. Now I just need to get enough Red Sonja books to do that for her, but I don't know if I like them all yet. So
well, if you read Sonja, you know that you have to get that sideshow statue.
God, listen. There was a day at work where I watched 4 different separate videos of that figure, of that Red Sonja sideshow figure. I was like, well, I guess I want it so bad I'm going to have to get it. And that's how I judge everything. Because I do impulse buys every once in a while. But, like, if I'm going to do a big, like, figure purchase or book purchase, I do a lot of agonizing. And if I have any doubt at all, like that Donna Troy figure that got announced, because I had pre-ordered her and she was like $250, which is a lot. Sorry, my camera's being weird. Okay. I canceled because I was like, well, I have a little bit of doubt. And for a purchase that big, there should be no doubt. And with Red Sonja, I'm like, oh man, but wouldn't it be nice if she was here? And I was like, well, shit. So as soon as Wonder Woman from Sideshow comes in, I'll just start my payment plan on Red Sonja. Goodbye, money, whatever. It's fine. We're all gonna die. Just let me have Red Sonja in my house. Like, who cares?
That's literally how I think. I'm like, I'm going to die. What I'm gonna do? Take my money with me? This is my dad's fault though, because my dad is the one who always kind of says that is like, what are you gonna do with the money? Take it to your grave and do what with it? Like, I don't know, bribe the angels to let me go into heaven because that's the only way I'm going there.
Like, I don't have any kids. I don't have any big responsibilities right now. Like, let me be happy and have like a figure to stare at while I sit here. Like,
live it up like you can,
We're going to be the enabler, by the way. Like, I mean, there is, like, you know, I mean, I'm already very sure that I'm going to hell. So the only thing is, am I going to get a cell next to Jess? Because Jess is going there with me. And when they to do live votes from there. That's
what to do our
we're kind of.
That's good.
Yeah, like, you know, like, it's gonna be a fun thing. we have, I shouldn't be saying those things though. Oh, fuck it, whatever. But you know, we actually have like our like people that we do not like.
Yeah.
And then we kind of talk bad about them. But there's no one you would know. But
okay,
anyway.
So we have a question from Tip to Toe. That's a Bart. So I need y'all's opinion. What statue should I get? The Gerard Way designed Joker, Bombshell's Joker's daughter, Harley Quinn with Dynamite, or Wonder Girl Teen Titans? So
definitely.
I don't know which Wonder Girl Teen Titans you're talking about. If you're talking about her from the set, no. If you're talking about the tweeter head one of her, it depends if you're okay with that face, because I don't know why. It looks weird. So I vote Harley Quinn.
So I was just replying to this. I don't know what any of these look like. I have no say really at all. But I support everything Gerard Way does, so I'm going to say the Joker. Yeah.
That's fair. Hey, are either you going to read his, like, he has a Doom Patrol run right now. Just the trade just released. I haven't picked it up, and I want to pick it up.
I've wanted to read that, but I haven't yet.
Yes,
so somebody in the chat has read it. Let me know if it's good, because I really liked Umbrella Academy when I read it like a couple weeks ago, so I'd like to read this too.
Ooh. Oh.
So
Sorry, I just looked at the joke weird way.
Is that not great? I'm gonna look it up.
No, I mean it's okay. I'm
You said,
just like,
"Ooh."
I wouldn't want that in my house. Because the thing is, so here's also another thing.
Oh, yeah.
And this is
Ooh.
completely
Oh.
normal. I do think
It's cool looking.
I
but it's
do
creepy.
think my Funkos and my statues come alive when I'm not home.
You don't
It's
want
a
this
real
one to come alive. You're right.
Yeah, I do not want this in my
It is
house
scary.
coming alive.
It's
What
cool,
the
but
hell
it's
is
scary.
Yeah, like look at this. Look at this.
Yeah, it
This
looks
is-
cool, but it's scary.
Oh my god. This is way
I mean, he looks like he's in My
Yeesh.
Chemical Romance, so it makes sense.
like heathens. But anyway, yeah. So no, because they do come alive, guys.
Man, if my
And
Wonder Woman
keep
sideshow
it-
figure that comes in comes alive, I don't know what Bill do. Just be like,
That's
What
one of
is
the
this?
reasons I don't want any bearded. That's one of the reasons I don't want any bearded cap in my house. Like
It all makes
Like,
sense.
like a
just
now.
weird
gonna be
Thumbelina
weird.
situation.
yeah, it's gonna be a weird situation. I'm perfectly okay, guys. I'm normal. I'm just letting you know. It's just because that's
You know
one
when
of
you
the
have to
reasons I'm
tell
not a
someone
proponent.
that.
Shut up, Kristan. But the thing is, like, that's one of the reasons anytime I see like a pop figure in like a box, I freak the hell out. Like, I can't deal with that. Because Toy Story,
gonna suck
guys!
Yeah, they're
Did
gonna
no one
suck.
here watch Toy Story?
Yeah.
Like, that's such a cruel thing to do. Like, ugh, it's
makes
toy
sense.
cruelty, you guys. But anyway, all right. So yeah, there was the whole thing, a whole saga about formats and stuff. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do because I feel like I'm constantly changing. I mean, with this whole new, I don't know where I'm gonna keep my Transmetropolitan Absolutes. Now that's gonna give me a heart, and then I'm gonna start thinking. I'm like, should I get other Absolutes now because these are now Absolutes? So it's just, But anyway, what else we're gonna be talking about?
That was a lot of it, wasn't
I'm
it?
replying to my boss. Sorry, guys.
No, that's important to do that. But I was going to talk about Warren Ellis and my love for him.
Yeah.
So, are either of you familiar with Warren Ellis's work?
I've only read
Blurbs that he
Volume 1
puts
of
out.
Trees.
Oh, what did you think about that? Like, about him in general?
Well, I thought the book was interesting, and I want to read more of it. But it was also so weird, and what was going on?
So that's how most of his books are.
Whatever.
Like, it's kind of like, what the hell is going on? Like, the first couple of, first trade even, and then it kind of becomes very, it all makes sense. And one of the things that I love about his characters is, like, they're such badass. And even the toughest thing that happens, they're just unmoved. There is no moping. No one is, crying at all. No one is, having this whole moment about, oh my god, I have all these powers and now what I'm gonna do. Shut the fuck up. You're going to use it. That's what you're gonna do. And that's what his characters are. Even though, I can handle Ellis teenagers. It's that, I can't handle teens. I can't handle teenagers in books in general, but Ellis teenagers, they're, such badass, and they would be like, no, yeah, this is what's gonna happen. So I recently read Freak Angels by him, which is a webcomic, and it's available, if you type up Freak Angels online, you can actually read it, the whole series for free. So it's about, 12 kids that were born at the same time in London, and then they were born 23 years ago. Then 6 years ago, it says that. So they would be 17. They just decided that, hey, people are chasing us. They don't like us. We should end the world. And they did. So they actually flooded London. And now it's the whole idea of what you do now. Because now you flooded London. Now you were they became the kings and queens of London. And the 12 of them just decides that, hey, this is a sanctuary that we created and we're going to build it up. So it's kind of like this strange ideas that he works with, and I always love it. Like, I just love the best, love the, like, kind of weird humor that, and he also kind of introduced very strange, like, very difficult topic, but it's neither one way or another. Food for thought. Like, okay, like, about it's like a post-apocalyptic war, America. Like, I don't think he says that it is. And then there's two political parties that's actually fighting, and you kind of see, like, he both parties to you in a way. Like, okay, so who is for the people, or is there anyone? So I kind of like the idea that I would read anything by Warren Ellis. That's the end of that topic.
Have you read Trace?
I have not yet.
Oh, okay.
Because this is also another problem with him, even though, like, he as a finish. So I know two that come out, but if to end, I'm Chitchat. Hello.
Hey, sorry, everything kind of got slow for me.
Yeah, me too. I wondered if it was just me.
It could have been fine for everybody back home. My internet, Kentucky internet's really bad.
Yeah, and it's
just
free
as a whole.
So.
Okay. No, I'm just saying, like, I mean, and I've asked, like, I don't know if any of you have seen Castlevania.
I still haven't watched this season yet because I haven't had time to sit down. I was hoping during Thanksgiving I'd have, like, some serious, just me and Castlevania time, because I feel like I need to be on my couch with, like, the lights off, with, like, just this, like, just focus. I've been waiting for that, but I watched the first season, which I love.
I need to get on.
So
I will catch up, I promise.
If anyone wants to kind of see that where do this, my first Warren Ellis book was Planetary, and that's just bonkers. Like, have either of you read it?
No.
Okay. So that's your assignment. You should read Planetary. Because it's also, like, you would be like, what the hell is going on for, like, first trays or whatever. I know that the Omnibus goes for very cheap in, like, and it's like 28 or 24 issues of just sheer madness from start to finish. And it's kind of like, they're also like three badasses just going around fixing, like, an alternate history, and then later on you realize that it's literally Fantastic Four versus Justice League, in a way.
Okay. That sounds really cool.
And it is, because at the end it kind of becomes that, and you're just, like, going around, and then I would say, like, then you should read Class Metropolitan. I think that's I don't think anything he will do ever kind of come closer. Then there's also a 12 issue of Global Frequency, another, like, hidden secret organization that's just going out there and fixing things, like, go. And so, yeah, I think, like, I don't know, there's something about him, like, the way he writes and the way his characters are. Like, I just love it. Like, sometimes, I don't need sob story. I don't need you to, like, have a relationship or have a moment. Like, sometimes I just don't need that. I just need badasses doing badass things. Like, there's only so many times I can hear about Peter Parker not having money. Just rob a bank. You have a superpower. Just go rob a bank. I don't know. Ask someone for loan. I don't know. Just stop talking about how poor you are, because, yeah. And then also, like, the same way with, like, Batman, and he's like, for the city needs. Shut up. Get out.
I do agree with that, because we had our own little conversation this week, just by ourselves, like, about what our comic book pet peeves. I think Batman is my, like, pet peeve, because I love him, but how people write him versus him I don't like. It's the whole, like, Batman can't be Batman unless he's unhappy or he's broody or he's sad. I'm like, that's not true. Batman has, like, a lot of friends and a whole family, like, more so that a lot of other superheroes do, right?
Anyone.
Superman's got like a family, but these other people don't. Wonder Woman, a lot of the time, she's got some friends and a family, but I mean, do you see her with them that often? No. Batman has a whole crew, but Detective Comics is just one big family hanging out, fighting crime. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. But or at least, at very least, it's a story that's overtold.
Has enough time has passed that we can talk about Batman 50 now?
Yeah, everybody knows I didn't get married, right? Spoilers.
Oh, okay, yeah, thank you. Spoilers.
I think it's been long enough, right? If you didn't know, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so whatever. The thing is, though, is just like the whole idea, like of like, oh, I just only read Batman 50. I didn't read any of the other ones, so I don't know what led up to it and stuff. But that whole line about, oh, Batman needs to be upset, cannot be happy. You know, Gotham needs a Batman, and Bruce cannot be Batman if he's happy.
That was my biggest complaint, because of what had been leading up to that didn't make sense. And if anything, it would have been an interesting story. So maybe he can't be Batman if he has this. Well, let me see that.
Maybe it's gonna
show
be
me
a
that
different
story
Batman.
then.
Maybe,
yeah.
Like, I don't know. But anyway, we were talking about like that's what I love about Warren Ellis's characters and stuff. They don't have any of this. They don't have none of this bullshit. Like, you know, they should like none of this. Like, it's like, hey, listen, like, you know, it's okay. And sometimes I want to see superpowered people just have this superpower and they're not swayed by this. Because if they're swayed by that, then it's like, okay, then now how are you different than me? Just because, you know, you can, I don't know, like,
that'd be a cool story. Just like, have a well, I mean, I guess that there has been situations like that, but like, have maybe a superhero that like has powers but just doesn't want to use them or do anything with it at all. Like, it's just like, I mean, yeah, I can do these things, but nah, like a very like, I don't know, just like neutral character that's just like, I mean, that's sure I have Superman's abilities, but I like, that's cool. I just really want to not watch Netflix and sometimes use my powers when I need to like clean my house real fast.
I mean, that sounds kind of like One Punch Man, kind of.
Oh yeah, you know, basically that's One Punch Man, because he's just like, leave me alone.
It's like, whatever, I don't want to do this. Punch.
Oh man, Freya.
See,
have you read One Punch Man, Freya? It's a manga, but please, you need to read One Punch Man.
It is so.
Oh, fun. I watched the show. That show is my that show.
Cool.
That show is my thing, because that's what I'm saying. One Punch Man is like, because someone said like, oh yeah, he has superpower and he's annoyed by it. I'm like, where is this show? Where can I watch it? And I loved every second of it.
Oh
like,
god, it's so
One
good.
Punch Man he's like the superhero I need. Like, you know, he's perfect. This is the person I would have been if I had superpower. Like, no, I mean, look, like, I want a superhero who doesn't complain about having to, who does good, and then doesn't complain about it, or doesn't have any of the sob story. Enough with the sob story. Like, just enough. No more. Let's stop with it. We've heard it for 80 years. No more.
Well,
like,
I feel like a lot of times I see a lot of my female characters that I like don't have that. And I don't know if that's the difference. I feel like there's a lot of guy characters. A lot of them have sob stories.
Black Widow.
Like, Wonder Woman doesn't have much. I mean, there's like, she has things that happen, of course, but there's no like overarching sob story to her life from what I've read. It's very much just like, you know, she just believes in love and she likes doing what's right, you know. And then like, I feel like a lot of like other characters, a lot of Marvel has a lot of good female characters that just like are doing what they're doing.
Yeah.
Or if they have that thing that holds them back, that it's not holding them back, like the Wasp, like the new Wasp. She's like, yeah, I was in a bunker for like a million years, but it's fine. Like, I'm cool.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's cool. You're not there now. Like, just shut up.
Life got better. Yeah.
Ooh.
I can't focus on that all the time, or else I can't go off and like, you know, fight baddies and, you know, change things for the better.
Also, can I just say, I understand it's not the point. Freya? Do you see Freya, Maddie?
No, but I see her little face. Okay, wait.
I think she froze, and I can't hear her.
It's really great because the little icon is just like her going.
Yeah. She's doing her One Punch Man impression. Oh, every time it cuts to you, it cuts out your video.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't hear you either.
I'm trying not to laugh about it because I just coughed.
Maybe you should go out and come back in. Oh, you can't do that, can you? The whole thing will die. Darn it.
Well, anyways.
Yeah, what I was going to say is I know it's not the point of Batman or any of these superhero stories, but is it just me, or does anybody else want to see Batman just go to the movie and eat some popcorn?
Yes, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
There's not enough of those types of stories. Like,
I know, and I guess it's so fan fiction, right? But I want a slice of life Batman story so much. Please give me that.
There is a story kind of like that where it's in Rebirth, where Clark and Batman go on a double date, basically, and part of the way through, they pretend to be each other. Because they look so similar.
That's cute.
And there's a few stories like that in Detective Comics where where Bruce goes to talk to the boys about his engagement, and they all meet at Batburger, and it's really cute. But I want more stories like that. I think I've talked about this before, but authors forget that if you don't have those kind of stories, then you're not going to connect with the character enough to care when the big stuff happens.
Yeah. I mean, just
you need those little moments.
Yeah, like Supergirl being super. I think that's why that was so brilliant, right? It was just her her high school life being a normal, as normal as she can be, and then realizing that there are these problems she's going to have now because of her powers, and you could relate to that, you know?
And Superman has a lot of good stories like that. I think my favorite Superman stories are the ones where you see him doing little things or having moments with his family. And that's what I like a lot about the Superman right now, is because he has that son. And his son has a lot of those great moments, and he and his son have a lot of great moments like that together. And so it makes me care about them in a way that I would not have. Batgirl's the same way. Although I feel like you see that a lot more female characters. Maybe that's because of the writers. Maybe they understand that a lot better. Because they do give you those moments where they're just hanging out. Titans is also really good with that, which is the reason I love them. But yeah, you need more of it. You can't just do action, 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 action.
Mm-hmm.
You can, that's fine. But when the dramatic moments come, unless you've given me any reason to care about the little parts of their life, I don't care. It's like a relationship, right? So a relationship is built on the little things. Mm-hmm. My relationship with these characters is built on the little things.
Mm-hmm. And that's why all the stories we love to hype up, from Marvel specifically, all new Wolverine. They're chilling on the couch a lot. We're seeing them, just have a life, right?
They're having their Gilmore Girls moments, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Unstoppable Wasp was the same thing. She was so fun and just having fun and living her life. But then also these other things happen. Squirrel Girl's like that, too.
Yeah.
We need more of that.
Yeah, just give me more of those things.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, it's better. We see you too.
Okay. Yeah, great. Because I don't know what was going on. I think because I had to win, so too many Chris Evans tabs, guys. There you go. 1 hour, 33 minutes. But no, I mean, I'm not, sometimes people are like, oh yeah, I just want things to be non-action. It's not that. I'm not saying that take the action out. What I'm saying, stop sobbing about the same for this long. That's all I'm asking for.
Yeah.
I can't hear about, and that's one of the things, I really enjoyed Mark Waid's Daredevil. It really felt like someone who's gone through a lot of terrible things that have happened and now actually recovering. And it felt a real character development.
Yeah,
and that's one
because
the
these
reason
characters should develop. They're not developing a lot of the times.
Because this happens in real life too. Shit happens, you're upset, and then you get better. And that's one of the so happy to hear that Batman's getting married. And I'm like, that's amazing. And then, don't worry, he's not. Why?
And that might be rectified later on. I know Tom King said, okay, listen, this is just one part of 100 issues or whatever that I'm writing.
Then why did you do this? Why did you do all the marketing? Why?
Well, because DC is I love them. I love DC. Most of what I have is DC, but I mean they're awful with that stuff. Like, just so bad.
Like, you know, DC to me is like, I don't know, that one friend that just shows up and you know that they're going to be a lot of fun, but some of the racist bullshit that they say sometimes, you just want to punch them.
Yeah. You know, I'm not going to disagree with that. Like they just have, it's just the dramatics and the way that everything is, like, marketed and stuff. It can be really frustrating.
They cannot. They're Superman. Once in a while, it's okay to stop doing that. Like,
yeah.
You know, seriously, like, I don't, like, other than, like, how many titles they have in Rebirth right now. We were talking about Warren Ellis and Mela for it, but like, you know, like, fuck on that. Like, you know, let's just talk about how many titles DC Rebirth has. Like, and how many miniseries. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They have all these characters that can have, like, really interesting stories that you can tell about them, and we don't have them. Well, Marvel has a Shuri miniseries, which is, by the way, what's the situation on that?
Well, we're getting more right now, actually, like more DC like miniseries and stuff that I didn't notice at first, but lately a lot have been popping out, like new stuff. I think partly related to, like, the DC Metal. So, like, all that Metal universe stuff that's been going on has created new teams, like the Terrifics, which is like Mr. Terrific, Elastic Man, and a few others. And then there's also a new, like, Black Lightning series. I think Mara's getting her own series. The Brave and the Bold with Batman and Wonder Woman. Yeah, sorry. But there isn't as many, like, I don't know, newer side character stuff. I think you don't see as many of that as you did with Marvel, although Marvel cancels most of them, so I guess does it really even count? But, like,
no, but now they actually learn from their mistakes, because now what they're doing, instead of calling them longer series, they're calling them mini series. So they're saying that, oh, it's 6 issues, so it's no longer canceled. It's like, this is what the 6th issue is, and if it wants more, then they're re-upping it for 6 more.
Which I think that's best. I think that's best.
Yeah, which is a writer's like, you know, a thing. Like, it's like there's none of the issue where, like, everything was set up and then there's nothing.
Yeah, make a mini-series, enough for a trade, and then wait and see how well the trade sales do. And if they do really well, continue it based on the trade sales. Like, especially when you have, like, female character-run books. You know, I need to see, like, the statistics for it, because I think that'd be an interesting, like, research. But I feel like, from my experience with other women in comics and what they read and collect, they're collecting trades and not collecting issues. So for me, this is my opinion, my armchair expert opinion, because it's not built on anything.
Do you need a pipe to go with it?
Yeah, I would assume that, like, that you're maybe you're more like female readers or more like LGBT readers are probably buying trades, collected editions, than issues. And a lot of millennials are probably buying trades and collected editions over issues because it's very expensive. You know, personally, it's more expensive for me to collect issues than trades. Like, absolutely.
I would say, like, you know, give avocado toast with trade to millennials and they will buy it. It's not a joke.
I'm waiting for the article that's like, millennials are killing, you know, single issues in comics.
Probably for the best.
Exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened with Unstoppable Wasp. So
yeah,
and I don't know. We have talked about it so many times before, when DC and Marvel will just have direct to trades series. Like, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know when that will happen. Just direct to trade.
Probably likes trades because of variant covers. I love variant covers.
Yeah, and
just for my artistic display.
You can do variant cover trades. You can do variant cover trades.
Yeah, but people go nuts. I mean, that's a big business for those alone. True. Those variants. I mean,
Yeah. I mean,
Then
I
how
get it
about-
because I buy all of Jenny Frison's everything. So
Well,
there's
that's
only
I'm not
trades I
talking about
buy.
doing it-
I'll pick up single
But
issues
I'm
to
not
get
talking-
signed too. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
true.
a huge thing.
No, I'm not talking about doing it for me idol. I'm talking, lesser characters that you wouldn't issue, but I would like to.
We lost her.
Okay. I never know if it's just me.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, it could be me, but no, I think it's not.
Guys.
I haven't heard a word. Have you heard a word?
No.
Oh,
Which
Fariha,
we might almost
hear
be
you.
at like stopping point anyways.
Yeah, we may
So,
want
might
to
be okay. I've got an early day. I've already got emails about work tomorrow, so
Oh, I got an early day too. Well, let's talk about our sponsor, InStockTrades.com.
yeah, let's do it. So, everyone, let's talk about it again. So, In Stock Trades is where we buy all of our collected editions. You can get it up to 42% off. Normally, a lot more for most of the publishers, especially right now. They're still at the end of their Black Friday sale. So today, Omnipress is on sale. You can still pick up our pick of the month, which is the Giant Days, like deluxe hardcover volume 1.
Yeah.
Again, all of our picks, whenever you have pick of the month, is 50% off. So this is the best price you're going to find it, more than likely, and the best condition for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So please check that out. Also, In Stock Trades has a bunch of like special variant covers for trades on crazy sale still.
Yeah,
I think
like $1, which is
like $1. Yeah,
What
which
pick
is
up
$1. So I mean, you gotta check it out. Same with like Motor Crush Volume 1,
Mm-hmm.
and a few others. So
And
yeah,
tomorrow
and free
is
shipping.
their Viz and Kodansha sale is tomorrow. They will be 37% off. So if you want to pick up some manga, pick up Monster because it's great.
Yes, please pick a Monster. And yeah, I don't know if we should wait for Free to say goodbye. Free wants to say goodbye.
Can you, Freya?
We'll miss you.
I think she's gone. Oh, she's definitely gone.
She's been hacked.
All right. Well, thank you for watching, everyone.
Oh, I don't know. She started the video. Does she have to be the one to stop it?
Well, it says live. Do you want to just try? What happens? Oh, yeah. Because if we hang up, we're gone, right? Is it still live?
I don't know.
Well, if any of you are watching, let us know if we are live.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Do you have the YouTube video up?
Yeah, it looks like we're still on.
Okay, well,
sorry guys. I know this is riveting back home for everyone.
Oh, still live. Okay, cool. Thank you.
We're still live. Thanks, Edgar. Definitely live. It's amazing we're not getting like 1 million downvotes. So, like these girls don't even know. All right, so I think if we both just sign off, then we should be fine.
All right,
guys. Thank you. Oh, Freya.
I have no.
Oh, she's still breaking. Okay, well, Freya, if you can hear us, which I think you can, maybe we should end it.
Okay. All right. So I don't know. Oh God, I'm ending it back. Difficulty will be gone, and we would have proper. So have a good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.